When the Kansas City Chiefs landed on the rain-slicked tarmac at JFK International, there was a palpable sense of urgency trailing the team's every step. Reporters clustered near the terminal windows, straining for a glimpse of the squad that, until recently, seemed untouchable. 2 games into the 2025 NFL season and winless? Unthinkable. Yet here they were, carrying the weight of the city's hope and the sting of a Super Bowl defeat that still lingered like a bruise. At the center of it all strode Travis Kelce, the team's indomitable tight end, wrapped in a maroon suit so sharp it could slice through tension. His arrival was more than a photo op. It was a statement. As Kelce descended the plane stairs, suitcase in hand and chin held high, he wasn't just walking into New York. He was walking into a crucible, one that could either forge the Chiefs' redemption or seal their unraveling. The NFL is notorious for its unpredictability. Dynasties rise and fall, heroes emerge and fade, and fortunes turn on a single play. For the Chiefs, the 2025 season had begun with a cold slap of reality. The offense that once danced down fields with reckless joy now sputtered. The defense, once a bulwark, was suddenly porous. And in the eye of the storm stood Travis Kelce, the man tasked with steadying the ship. Kelce isn't just another star athlete. He's the pulse of Kansas City's locker room, the unspoken confidence that radiates from every huddle. The Chiefs needed more than just big plays. They needed belief. And if there's anyone who could reignite that belief, it's Kelce. There's something cinematic about sport arrivals, a ritual where style and substance collide. Cameras flashed as Kelce walked into the terminal, his suit crisply tailored, his gait unhurried. Even after all these years, he understands the power of first impressions. Teammates and coaches watched him closely, drawing on his composure, as if it might be contagious. "Travis knows how to make an entrance," said wide receiver Hollywood Brown, who had joined him for the trip. "He's been our rock through thick and thin, and we're all looking to him to lead us past the Giants." In that moment, it was clear Kelce was more than a player. He was the story. The New York Giants, themselves no strangers to adversity, waited across the city like a test the Chiefs could not afford to fail. MetLife Stadium was already buzzing with anticipation, the kind that only comes when a storied franchise stares down the possibility of a lost season. For Kelce, the stakes are personal. He knows the sharp ache of defeat, the long, silent bus rides after loss, the way fans' faces change from hope to concern. But he also knows how to rally a team from the brink. It's a role he's played before, and one he embraces now with even greater urgency. On the field, numbers can tell a story. Kelce's statistics are dazzling. Receptions, yards, touchdowns, records shattered year after year. But what's harder to quantify is the way he lifts a team's morale. He's the first to crack a joke in a locker room when tension runs high, the first to pull a rookie aside for quiet encouragement, the first to demand more from himself and everyone around him. He's the heartbeat of the team, said Chiefs head coach Andy Reid. The guys look up to him. When Travis is fired up, everyone's fired up. It's that intangible quality, the ability to inspire, to galvanize, to make the impossible seem inevitable, that makes Kelce irreplaceable. And as Sunday's kickoff approaches, the Chiefs will need every ounce of his leadership. Travis Kelce's journey from a third-round draft pick to NFL legend is a masterclass in perseverance. Over the years, he's transformed the tight end position, blending size, speed, and agility in ways few ever have. But it's his knack for shining brightest when the lights are hottest that sets him apart. Who could forget his fourth-quarter heroics in playoff games, or the audacious touchdown grabs that left defenders grasping at air? Time and again, Kelce has shown that pressure doesn't break him. It fuels him. Now, facing a season on the brink, he's being asked to do it again. Kansas City is a town that lives and breathes football. On Sunday mornings, barbecue smoke drifts from backyards as families gather in red and gold. Children practice Kelce's signature touchdown dance in parks, dreaming of their own gridiron glory. The team's fortunes are inextricably linked to the city's mood. After last season's heartbreak, hope has been harder to come by. The early losses have fans on edge, searching for signs that their team can recapture its swagger. And so, as Kelce and the Chiefs prepare to face the Giants, an entire city waits, hearts pounded with anticipation. There's an old saying in sports, adversity reveals character. For the Chiefs, The days leading up to the Giants game have been a crucible. Practices have run long. Film sessions have been intense. Mistakes are scrutinized, adjustments debated. In the midst of it all, Kelce's voice cuts through the noise. He gathers the team after practice, reminding them of who they are and what they've accomplished. He speaks not of past failures, but of future possibilities. Each word is a thread, weaving the team tighter as they prepare for battle. Football is often described in terms of brute force and technical precision, but there's a psychological battle that unfolds snap by snap. Kelce knows this better than most. He studies defenders, searching for tells and weaknesses. He works with quarterback Patrick Mahomes, dissecting plays, anticipating opportunities. Against the Giants, every route, every block, every catch will matter. The margin for error is razor thin, and the Chiefs know it. For Kelce, the challenge is daunting but familiar. He thrives when the stakes are highest, relishing the chance to silence doubters and rewrite the narrative. As Sunday's kickoff approaches, the discourse around Kelce and the Chiefs reaches a fever pitch. Pundits debate his legacy. Fans flood social media with predictions and prayers. Some question weather age and where have caught up with the superstar. Others believe he's about to remind the world why he's a future Hall of Famer. Kelce, for his part, remains unfazed. He's been here before, doubted and dismissed, only to rise again. His focus is unshakable, his confidence infectious. By the time the Chiefs take the field at MetLife Stadium, the air is electric. The crowd roars, a cacophony of hope and anxiety. Every eye is on Kelce as he lines up for the first snap. The tension is almost physical, pressing down on players and fans alike. From the opening whistle, it's clear that Kelce is locked in. He runs crisp routes, sheds defenders, and makes the kind of catches that seem to defy physics. Each play is a reminder of his brilliance. Each touchdown a lifeline for a team desperate for redemption. The game comes down to a single possession. The Chiefs trail by 4, the clock ticking down. The stadium is a cauldron of noise. Mahomes drops back, scanning the field. Kelce breaks free. His route a thing of beauty, and hauls in the pass with a defender draped over him. It's a moment that will be replayed for years. A reminder of why, in the most critical moments, the ball always finds Kelce. As the clock expires and the Chiefs secure a hard-fought victory, the team rushes the field. Kelce, battered and breathless, is the first to raise his arms in triumph. In the locker room, the mood is jubilant. Reporters jostle for a word with the game's hero. Kelce, ever the consummate pro, deflects praise onto his teammates. "We fought for every inch out there," he says, sweat still glistening on his brow. "This is just the beginning. We're not done yet." For Kansas City and its fans, hope is restored. The season is far from over, but with Travis Kelce leading the charge, anything feels possible. The victory over the Giants may be just one game, but its significance is immeasurable. It's a turning point, a rallying cry, a spark that could ignite a championship run. At the heart of it stands Travis Kelce, the player who refused to let his team falter, who turned adversity into opportunity, and who reminded the world why legends are forged in moments of doubt. As the Chiefs board their flight home, the city waits to welcome its heroes. The road ahead is long, but with Kelce at the helm, there's every reason to believe the best is yet to come. And somewhere in Kansas City, a new generation of fans practices their touchdown dances, dreaming of the day they'll follow in the footsteps of the man who brought their city back from the brink. The story of the 2025 Chiefs is still being written. But one thing is certain. As long as Travis Kelce is in the lineup, it's a story worth following, right down to the final whistle.